Gallienus, born Publius Licinius Ignatius Gallienus, was born in 218 AD and would die in 268 AD. He would be Caesar from 253 to 268, while he would govern the west while his father Valerian governed the east. One of the first acts he did was make Valerian II Caesar. Although he would die in 258 AD, this would be one of the emperors who put their sons as Caesar. There would be a large amount of instability at this time from many usurpers, coming from Ignaeus, Regalianus, Macrianus, Aemilianus, Aureolus, Postumus, and Sapropius, who would assassinate him. There was an Alemannic invasion of Italy, the first time Italy was invaded to such an extent since the time of Hannibal and the Punic Wars almost 500 years earlier. This would also be a monumental event that would greatly disturb Rome. He would become Sol Augustus in 260 AD and would take over from his father, also ruling the East. So this would mark the dynastic transition. He also briefly had Caesar Salonius, but he would also die in 260. As I said before, there was many Imperial Revolts. This would primarily happen in the west with Gaul, Hispania, and all of them broke off, forming the Gallic Empire under Postumus, who revolted due to a lot of the citizens of the empire dealing with constant Germanic raids due to the deterioration of the Rhine and Danube fronts. So they just broke off, splitting off a large part of the Western Empire and cutting off lots of tax revenue. There was also Odenathus and Palmyra in the east. Odenathus was a good commander who, after the Sassanid invasion of the failed expedition of his father, he would go defeat the Sassanids and return all the plunder. Also, around this time, there was a plague that was really negatively affecting the army, so he couldn't do anything about these split-up empires. In 268 AD, he would be murdered by Cecropius, and he would just be killed. This would be the end of the sort of Valerian dynasty, and the last time they really had any power. Although this 15-year reign produced a lot of stability during the 3rd century crisis that would be better than if more just emperors took over. So was he a good emperor? I think that he's B tier, managing to hold at least part of the empire together during some of the worst parts of the 3rd century crisis, with Gaul in the east, at least the east going largely autonomous, and the west totally splitting apart. But anyway, subscribe, like, comment,